Hello guys, this is Mohsen AR from Signbox software. In this tutorial I will create iPhone clone calculator as I don't have iPhone but I have downloaded a photo of a calculator. Here you can see in the Photoshop. Before starting off this video, if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe it now and press on a bell icon so that you will never miss a video. Now let's move to our app. For this UI, for this UI design, I should use a table widget layout, but unfortunately, there is a no call span for this last row of 0. We can achieve this by many other ways, but rather than going with the complex for this simple UI, so I decided to use a row and column widget to create a calculator. But one thing I want to make it clear that Flutter team has suggested, if you have only one row, then use a row widget, and if you have only one column, then use a silver list or column widget. This code will also be available on GitHub. Link is given in description. Now let's decide what we will have in this app. We need a row, column, text, raise button widgets. We might be using another widgets to create app, but row, column, text, raise button are mainly used here. So let's start creating our app. Open the this is Visual Studio Code in the terminal. Let me move to the uh, so now this is the default code generated by the Flutter, and as you people know, I will remove this code. Select all, remove this one, and create from scratch import. Now you people know that we will return a scaffold from this class. Scaffold. Okay, now in the scaffold I have a bar that should be null, just because of in this calculator app there's a no any app bar, so app bar should be null. And body, okay, so before going with the body, let me start this app so that you can understand each and every widget easily. Okay, so there is an exception. Title should not be null. Okay. Okay, so this is our scaffold. Now first of all, before going with the body, let's see. Now our scaffold should be the black, so the background color of the scaffold should be color dot first dot background should be black. Okay, so here our background is black now, and now go with the body. Okay, and now inside this body I have to define a widget, and that widget will be the column. Okay, and inside the column we have a children and the children. Now in this column we need a children. First children is text. So now wrap this text in a row. So row widget. Okay, and inside the row there are children. There should be children, and this text should be wrapped in expanded, just because we want to uh, stretch this text field with the whole screen, and this we can achieve by expanded will stretch or will cover the remaining spaces on the screen. So I wrap this expand widget in the row, so whatever space remaining space available in the row, the expand will fill it. And inside the expand I have a child widget, and the child widget will have the text. Okay, that should be 1 2 3 4. Okay, so okay, so now the text color is black, so now style, and the text style, inside this there should be a colors not white. Okay, and now our text is a white, and the font size should be 60.0, and this is the 60.0, and the alignment of this text is style alignment. The text align should be right, and here we go with the right. Okay, so our text field, not text field but text, is ready. Now let's move to the another row in the column. The first row is now complete. Now let's move to the other rows. These are this row is all about for the buttons: row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, and row 5. So now create a row widget. Inside the row widget there should be child, and this giving the error just because of the end of this row. This is the end of this row. Okay. End of the row. Okay, this is end of the inside this I should comma the row. Okay, now inside this row I should create a button. So for the button, new, we will use a raise button, and the child of this button is, for example, 1. One, and on press is mandatory, but here I will not use anything, so leave it as a blank. We're saying the widget string cannot assign to text 1. Okay, and what are the other properties? Not for this color. Okay, now save it. And here we got our raise button, and in this layout I need how many buttons? 4, 4, 8, 8, 4, 12, 12, and 4, 16, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I need a 19 button. So let's move this whole button in the different method, and this method should be in the class of state class. Okay, and of state class. Okay, and now this method widget, calc, not calc, median. Okay, so now in this button let me return with the container. Okay, container, and container should be child of this container should be this button. Okay, now button widget. Okay. This expected, this expected. Okay, this is expected in this one, and it should be here. And for this I need to pass the text. You can say the value or the btn text. Okay, btn should text be here. Okay, so our button is now ready, and as well as colors, color. Okay, and this color should be here, color. Okay, not color, just color. Okay, now copy this button and paste it here with the text. Okay, now we are creating a row, this row. So in this row we have a C, clear, plus, minus, percentage, and division. So first of all, copy this one, paste. Okay, 4 buttons, yes, 4. And in the first button I have C, then color of C is what? Let me copy this color from this tool and this is a color, and color code is this. And as I already told you how you can add the color in the this here with this color, and cancel it 3 are with the gray, okay, the same color, and the last one with the orange. So now this should be plus minus, and color is the same, and this should be what, plus minus percentage, and the percentage, and this is for division, so this is the best for the division. And now for the color, copy, paste, just because of these three have a same color, and this should be of orange color. Okay, why it's giving the error here? This is the for the raise button. No, correct. And why is giving the error? Just because of local variable cannot be referred. Okay. It's correct. No, it's not correct. It's showing the error just because of this. Not this one. ETN local variable. Okay, this is not this one. This is just because of local BTN. Okay, BTN. Children widget. BTN text. Okay, the text we are passing here. It is turning here. Okay. But what is happening here? This is just because of this. SQ folder row. The local variable between cannons. Okay. Yes, it's outside this class. Okay. Okay, now it's perfect. Okay, this method was in the build method, so I put it outside of this method. They're gone, and now press Ctrl save and see. Now this is our layout, and for the second row, now I should create another row, this and a row. Okay, and the row children. Now the BTN same, and the text should be Let me pass it here. Now this is the 7 8 9 multiply. Okay, color. Color should be constant. Color and 0x ff, and let's choose the color from here. This is the dark color and that 3333. Okay, pass the 33 here. As I have already told you in my previous video, that Flutter will accept color combination like A and RR GG BB. So blue, green, red, and this for the opacity. And for the 100% opacity, I have to pass the FF. So FF is for the 100% opacity. That means there is no any opacity. So your color will be as same as you select from the color selector. So the color code for this dark gray is for 33, the 6 times 3, and for the text there should be a 7. And now let me copy this whole code and paste 7 and 8 9 and x, not multiply but x. And for this there should be colors dot or orange. Yes, constant colors not orange. No, yes, so did I miss? Okay, orange. Leave the constant here. Okay, and this is another row, and now copy this whole row and paste it how many times? 1 2 no 2 3 4. Okay, now 2 3 and the 4. Okay, now change the number of this whole 4 5 and 4 5 6 and the minus sign. 4 5 6 1 1 2 3 and plus. Now the 0 and the 0 and point dot decimal and equal. So now our calculator layout is somehow it's final. Now let's save it and let's see with the how to reload. And this is our layout, but it is not as same as this iOS calculator. Now this this is a basic layout, and now let me show you how you can make it like this iOS. So it's not so difficult, but there are some properties you have to define in the button method. And what are those properties? Those properties are like first you people have to define the main axis of this column is main axis and is center. So the main axis for the column is vertical axis, Okay, when I set it as a center, so it will place in the center of the screen, just because of columns main axis alignment is like a vertical alignment. So save it and see. And after that, there is a property called padding, and the padding is like a constant, not constant, but edge inside padding. The value should be like 20, okay, 20.0. And there's a property called the font size, or you can say property called the style, text style, and there's called the font size, and the font size is equal to should be the 30. Okay, now let's see. Okay, now this is the layout, and now the color of the fonts are the white. Okay, and these are black, so leave it as a black or white, doesn't matter. Okay, we can change the color from here. The text color should be white. Color colors colors dot white. Color are not constant, but it is saying that constant color. Oh, this is the okay, but they are for this comma. Okay, now the colors are white, but color does not matter. Okay, so let's remove this property, and for okay, now our surprise is for the how we can make it a circle button. Okay, for this there is a property in the raise button, not in the raise button, but the every button, maybe in every button, called the shape, and the shape for this is a circular border. Now you can see, now here we have got the circle button, circle button or circle border. Okay, so our button shape is now clear, and another thing is okay, so now the other thing we will do okay with the row, and there's a property for the row is main axis for the row. Now the main axis for the row is for the horizontally. Okay, the alignment for the horizontal. Now main axis for the row is a horizontal, and the property I choose is space evenly. That means it will space them equally on the screen. So here we go. Okay, now copy this property and place it with all the row widget, and this is the row widget, and this is the row widget. Okay, this is the row widget. Now this is clear. Okay, and we need some space in between these rows. So what we will do, we will just mm, we'll just uh, padding in the container, and that should be edge inserts, not all but only. Okay, and for the only I'll choose the bottom, and for the bottom I'll choose the 10. Okay, here we go. The 10, yes, 10 is perfect. Okay, so this is our layout for the iOS calculator. If you want to increase some more padding in the button, so you can increase it with the 22, and here we go. Okay, so the 22 is more appropriate. So this is our layout for the button. Now the last thing I have to achieve in this is the 0 button. Okay, now you can see the 0 button is a different with all these buttons. So what we have to do, just we need to create another button for this one, and of button. So copy this button code and this one, and make it as a btn 0. Okay, this we will use only for the 0 button, and copy this here, and paste here, and then remove the second 0. Okay, now save it. No, this is not perfect, so how can we make it not this all but only. Okay, and with the only I will choose top, and the bottom, and the top bottom, not top bottom, yes, okay, top bottom, whatever, top bottom right, and the left. Okay, right. Now for the top, top and the bottom. Okay, for the top I will choose 20.0, and the for bottom I will choose 20.0 also. For the right I will choose the 60.0, and the left also 60.0. Okay, give me the comma, give it comma, and for this nothing is happening. Padding, okay, 20, 60, okay. So font size is equal to this, and there's okay, bottom gradient 0. Okay, now the circular button. Okay, now remove this padding here, and the padding edge, sorry, edge inserts, not all but remove it with the only. Okay, left top, right bottom. Okay, left top, right bottom. Okay, now for the left and the top, for the left I will use left and right. Okay, for the left I will use 85, and for the top I will use 20. Right for the 85, and the bottom left top, right bottom top bottom should be the 20. Okay. Is anything is remaining here? Yes, column is remaining here. Column, sorry. Oh, sorry, column. Okay. And now see this one. Okay, so this is for this one, and the last property for the shape should be not circular but stadium border. And here we go. Okay guys, so this is button is the same as like this one. Okay, so our layout for the calculator is ready, and now our layout is ready for the calculator. Nothing is remaining, but now the thing is that we have to okay, okay, so now our UI for the calculator is ready, and now it's time to apply logic for this calculator. When I press the 1 2 3 and plus and then equal and the other functions. So now let's create a logic for this one. So what we will do for the logic, for the logic I will create variables, and those variables are dynamic, okay, text, okay, and this is 0, okay, and int, you can say num1, okay, this should be 0, int num2 equal to 0, and other one is dynamic result equal to this one, and a dynamic final result equal to this one, okay, and dynamic OP or OPR for the operator, okay, and dynamic PRE, the previous OPR for this one, okay. So these are the variables which we need in this calculator logic, and copy this here in the text, okay, not sorry, not in this text but in the this text field, okay. Now this paste here and copy. Now we find 0, okay, and now we will use them in our different method, and that method is called void calculation method. Now inside this method I will apply some logic for if btn text equal to what, this btn text should be applied, btn text here. Okay, if btn text equal to c, then reset all these variables from here to this one. Okay, this one. Not initialize but resetting, so we'll remove this type. Okay, so after that else if, and now bt and text equal to what, equal to plus comma minus multiply division or equal. Okay, minus, sorry, not equal to but or minus or and minus multiply and division and equal. Okay, and after that there should be a number for the else. This should for the number. Okay, and before this if else I need if opr equal to equal and PUSOPR equal to equal. Okay, and this should be else if. Okay, now first we need to apply logic in this. Okay, now what we will do, result equal to result plus btn text and text, and the final result equal to the result. Okay, now in this what will happen, when I press on the 1, then 1 will come in the calculation button, and this will check for this condition false, 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 and the else will be executed for the numbers. Okay, and 1 will append to this result. This result has nothing but this, just a simple or just a blank. Okay, and so the 1 will be concatenate with this result and assigned to this result, and the result will also, and in the last the result will be assigned to the final result. And for the final result I need a set method. Okay, and this set method will assign, inside this set method I will assign the final result to this text, and this text is for this text field, this one. Okay, so as you people know about this state method, this is for the you can say the state of the widget. Whenever you want to change the state of any widget, you just apply the change here, not the whole logic here. So inside this set method, I am just assigning the final result value, this text widget, or not, sorry, the text widget, the value of this text widget. So the state of the 0 here, the text widget will be changed, and the new value will be shown on the screen. So now let's check it for demo. Now when I press the 1, nothing is happening. Why? Just because of oh sorry, in the on press button, on press here, on press, I have not called this calculation method here. So inside the calculation I need to pass the btn text here. Okay, the copy the same as in the 0 button here. Okay, now when I press on the 1 2 3 4 5 6, okay, and for this one, okay, understand. So this is our logic for this one, and now apply the logic for the plus or minus operator. In this tutorial I will apply just for the plus, but the for minus, multiply and division and equal will be the same. Okay, so I will for the short video, I will apply the logic on the just for the plus button. So what we have to do, first we have to check if the num1 equal to 0. Okay, and this one, if num1 equal to 0, then the num1 equal to now this num1 will achieve or will get the result value, else the num2 will get the value of the result variable. Okay, now inside this, if op equal to plus, so what we have to do, and not opr. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to just equal to num1 plus num2, okay, dot to string. So num1 and num2 of integer type, and I need to add them, and after that I need to convert in the string, so the dynamic result variable will get the result of these two numbers. Okay, and the result, and after that result equal to num1 num2, and result equal to num1 num2. Okay, and the final result equal to result this one. Okay, and num1 will assign int dot parse the result. Okay, So the num1 equal to int is the parse, and this will assign to this one. Okay. Okay. And in the last OPR, not OPR but PUS, OPR equal to this one. Okay. And the is OPR, and the OPR equal to BT and text. Okay, this one. Okay, so now let's see it is working or not. Okay. Okay, everything is complete now. Now first 1 2 plus. Okay, we have got an exception here. Exception is just because of the integer to int. Okay, so the result dynamic, this dynamic, oh, here this is the integer and this is the dynamic, so I need to parse it into dot parse and the result, and this is okay, and the paste here. Okay. Now let's see. Refresh it. 1 2, oh sorry, 1 2 plus 2. The last I need to make it clear. Okay, 1 2, no, not here. 1 2 plus. Okay, when I assign the plus here, it will check for this one. Okay, and that this equal to this. Okay, not okay. Assign the 1 2 here, and then this one, and operator, first time operator has nothing. Okay, and this one equal to this one. Okay, now result equal to this here. 1 2 plus. Okay, 2. Okay, now when I press the equal, so the operator is 14. Okay, now so we have got addition method, and now let's understand step by step this logic. Okay, now inside this logic, when I press on the C, all the variables will get the default values, and when I press the 1, all these conditions are false, else condition will be executed. Again press 1 and the else condition will be executed, just because of else condition is for only for the numbers. Okay, and when I press plus, now this condition will be executed, and this will check for the btn equal to plus yes, so condition is true, and the first time the num equal to 0, this condition is true, so the num will get the result, and the result variable has 1 and 2, so the 12 will be assigned to the num1. This condition will be false, but Now this condition will be okay, this condition will be false. Okay, and now the operator has nothing. This condition is also false, so the nothing will assign to this one. But the btn text, when I press on the plus, so the btn text has a plus, so plus will be assigned to the opr operator, and the result will be blank, or you can say nothing. So when I press on equal, okay, the again this condition will be true, and this condition will be false, and this will be true. So the next sorry, not equal, but when I press the 2 after the plus, when I press the 2, whole this condition will be false, and this condition will be executed. After the 2, when I press the equal, so this condition will be true and this will be false, just because of num has the previous value of the result, and this condition will be true, and now the result has what, result has a true, and this will assign to the num2. Okay, now the operator has a plus, just because of when I pressed plus button, so on that the operator, the btn text assigned to the opr variable. So now the opr variable has a plus, and the calculation will be applied here. Okay, after that opr, now opr is a plus, so the plus will be assigned to the previous opr, and the btn text, now the btn text is equal. Okay, so the btn text will be assigned to the opr, and the result will be blank. Okay, so now why I use the opr here, just because of when will you use iOS calculator after adding two numbers. If you continuously press on equal, then the value of num2 will be added whenever you press the equal button. Okay, so for this I need to pass the same logic here. If opr, not opr but uh, previous opr equal to plus, then this same logic will be applied here. Okay, but the duplication of the code is here, so I will return add here. Okay, this one, and copy this whole code. Where is the result one here? Okay, this one equal this. Okay, this one, and the result return result. Okay, and now the value of the this will be returned. So come to this one. Okay, the final result, okay, equal to result. Okay, not result but add. Copy this whole logic from here to this one. Okay, now let's see the output of this 1 2. Okay, Now plus what? Plus 2. Now the answer should be 14. Again, exception for this one. Okay, no matter. This is just because of we are returning dynamic here and the dynamic here. So what should we do? That is string, and this is okay. Now string should return from this one. Okay. Now 2 1 to 12 plus 2, so should be 14. Okay, now 14. Now when I again press on the 14, the answer should be 16. No, just because I found the error here, and there is an error for what? What is the error? OPR equal to equal. Okay, is OPR equal to this one? Else if this one. OPR equal to this and okay, plus then this one. What is the error here? When the exception invalid number at the correct one. Okay, invalid number. Else. So when I press a 1 2, the plus, okay, the plus will be here. Okay, then 2, okay, then equal. And now the OPR be plus, okay, plus here, okay, in the here, okay, sorry, not OPR, but this should be btn text. Okay, this should be btn text, and this plus 2, this one 16 18 20, this one. Okay, so this is all about calculator, iOS calculator. So our iOS calculator is ready, and I've just applied the function of the plus, and you can also use all the remaining functions with the same logic, and there might be some change in the division, but no matter. I will upload the whole source code of this iOS calculator with the proper function. Okay, so all the function will be working in the GitHub repository. So this was video of iOS calculator. If you like this video, so guys, press on the like button, and thank you for watching the video.